This worked better than I expected. I asked AI to use my Obsidian notes to turn that into a website, meaning that I can edit my website from my Obsidian notes. So what I'm about to show you is not some pre-made tool, but rather is to show you what is possible by learning to ask AI what you want AI to build for you, to program, to code something. Me as a non-programmer, I could never build what I'm about to show you, but because I've learned the skill of asking AI what to build for me, it's made this really nice website with so many cool features. And as someone who has tried nearly a dozen different platforms for building websites, I can tell you I always find an annoying limitation in each one of those, but by having a custom solution, I will not run into those limitations, and this is very much future-proof way to build my own website and maintain it, and I'm super happy with the results. So I want to show you in this video to inspire you, show you what is possible to build with AI, and if you do want a step-by-step guide on how to ask AI to build really cool things like this, you can check out the link in the description. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get into it. Okay, let me show you what AI helped me build. One of the very first things that I'm super happy with is this dark mode versus light mode toggle. As you can see, it's got nice icons and it works very immediately. It even changes the background image. If you can notice here, there's a bit of a different texture when you're in light mode versus in dark mode. I'm a big fan of dark mode, but I didn't want to leave people without a light mode. And I think in particular is pretty nice when reading some longer text like this. I think a lot of people are more used to reading that in light mode. In every platform that I tried in the past to create my website, I always try to implement a really nice dark mode versus light mode toggle, but it never really works like if one is overcomplicated. But this time AI helped me build something very reliable that just works exactly like I wanted. So I'm very happy with that feature. Now, where things really shine in this version of my website above any other platform that I've ever tried is that this one connects directly to my notes, meaning that I can open Obsidian where I write my notes and I can modify my website, which is incredible. I can right click and I can open the node that controls that page inside of Obsidian. So as you can see, it's the same thing. And if I actually add something in here, let's just add a bunch of exclamation marks, you will see that it also appears here, which is awesome. So this of course means that I can modify things from here, and I can of course add new things, and this will show here in the website. Another thing that I added is just having the ability of write something like this. This creates an icon, which in the website will show like this nice waving hand, which is pretty cool. And I added nice little icons to certain things. You will notice YouTube links have the logo. I added this rocket right here, and there's a couple more throughout the website. Now, when asking the AI to build this website, I told it to take advantage of really cool features that Obsidian offers. So in Obsidian, you can link to other nodes. For instance, this one right here is a link, meaning that if I click on that, it's gonna open this other node. And if I go back to the website, AI programmed things in a way that it already knows that if we're linking to another node that is part of the website, boom, it just opens it. And of course, as you expect, this can also be controlled from my node. Let's just add a bunch of these so that you can easily see them. There you go, just making a mess. But yeah, everything's super easy to modify from the node itself. I can use Obsidian features to navigate, such as let's go back home, and I can navigate through the different links in here. In fact, I almost forgot, you'll notice that when I move the mouse over the links, it has this nice little animation, but not just that, it also replicates this similar feature that Obsidian offers, that if I press another shortcut, in this case Control, I can preview what is inside of that page, and it works from different pages, as you can see, like that, which is pretty cool. It even captures some screenshots in here that I added to make things a little bit more visual, which is pretty cool. And let's go back to this page because I want to show you something cool. If we go to Obsidian, you'll notice that I ask AI to build this other really cool feature as well, which says time since, and then I enter a date in whatever format that I want. And this is a nice feature that is very automatic. You'll see what it does in the website. Instead of putting the date, it tells me how long has it been since that date. Meaning, in this case, I'm talking about the fact that I posted my first Obsidian video on YouTube on a particular date, which I put in my notes. But here in the website, it automatically calculates how many years, months, and days it's been since that particular date. So here I just put the date and it automatically calculates that. Obviously, if you weren't to make this automatic, you would have to change this every single day, and ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. In fact, that idea inspired me to take things a little bit further. If I go to my About page in here, you will notice that I have something of a timeline. When certain things happen throughout my life, it just shows the year, here shows the month, and it's a nice way to represent time. And what's cool is that here we have the year, but here we have the month when it happened. And if you move the mouse over it, you can see that it automatically calculates how much time has passed since, in this case, July 18th of 2013. It shows you it's been 12 years since that happened. And in here, I also have how old I was which also will show you the exact same thing that will show you here. I don't know, it's just a fun little feature. If nothing else, again, it's just for me to say like, oh, it's been 7 years since this happened. It's been 5 years since this happened. I was 24. It's just a cool thing. A lot of it is just for my personal use. And if we scroll down on this page, at the very bottom, it takes you to the present day, and then it shows you what I'm up to these days. This links to another page. This is called a now page. So for anyone interested, I just kind of record a little bit of what I'm up to these days. And this, of course, as you can imagine, I can open in Obsidian. And of course, again, anything that I'm modifying here will appear right here. I'm pretty obsessed with this idea of asking AI to build things for you. This website is one of the many examples of the really cool things that I've been able to achieve and build thanks to AI. So if you want to do the same, if you want to ask AI to build really cool things for you, whether it's a personal website similar to what I showed you, or you have an idea of some sort of app for your own use that doesn't really exist, and you want to learn to build these things for yourself without being a programmer, then definitely check out the link in the description. There you'll find more information about this program that I'm building that teaches you how to use AI to build really cool apps for your own needs, and I can't wait to share with you all the lessons that I learned building dozens upon dozens of tools like the one that I show you today. So give it a chance. This might be exactly what you've been looking for, so take a look in the description, and I hope to see you there, and I also hope that you have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye bye.